Bps Rps are live on Twitter. We're now live on YouTube. The Return of the Jedi. It's been a couple-day hiatus. I took a little All-Star break. I was elected. What kind of word is that? I was elected to the All-Star game. It was a good time out in Colorado. Got to meet some of my peers and colleagues. So we just got back. We took an extended trip. We got lost in the Rockies, the mountains. So and they didn't have Wi-Fi, so I wasn't able to broadcast from Colorado. But Bips is back, fresh from a vacation. Baseball's back. I saw that Bud Selig is going back to 9 inning regular doubleheaders and possibly getting rid of that runner on second base for extra innings. Good move. Good move. I'm a baseball purist. Today in baseball, Phillies won. The Mets gave up like 6 runs and they came back and win that game. How crazy was that? Ty Cobb hit his 4,000th hit today in 1927 at Navin Field. I wonder if that was named after Phil. What's up, Obi? Phil and Tyler Navin. Phil Navin was the first pick of the Padres back in the 90s, I think. And Tyler's this kid who was a Rocky, coincidentally. Now he's in the Orioles system. Willie Mays hit his 3,000th hit today in 1970. You might remember this. There's a baseball card commemorating this. Don Mattingly, he hit a home run for the 8th consecutive game today in 1987 and tied a major league record. No, it's Navin, Navin. It might actually be Joe Nathan's kid. The last name rhymes, so there's definitely a possibility they're related. Think of that either. Joe Nathan and Phil Nevin created Navin Field that Bill and Joe built to rival Babe Ruth and his architectural skills at Yankee Stadium. They don't talk much about that. I guess because the Tigers weren't as exciting as the Yankees. East Coast bias again. Joe Torre was born today in 1940. Joe Torre was a gruesome-looking motherfucker, wasn't he? Sorry for cursing. That's all, really. Larry Hoffman, 1878. I don't know. Frank Butler, maybe Brett Butler's great-great-great-grandfather, 1860. That's really it. Today, Prospects 1500 embarked on the mid-season top 50. Today, the Arizona Diamondbacks dropped. Yankees come out tomorrow. The graphics look pretty sharp. I can't wait to see what the Phillies looks like. The graphics look really nice this time. I mean, they always look nice, but this time it really stood out. Hope everybody liked them. Check it out, though. Arizona's got a pretty cool system. They're struggling this year. Christian Robinson's not doing so great. But Corbin Carroll is. Alec Thomas, they got some good pitching. So we'll see. Speaking of good pitching, we got Score 88. We're going big game fishing here. What's up, King M? In the words of Big Daddy Kane, ain't no half stepping. Look, if I knew he was on the first card, Barry Larkin, I wouldn't have opened the pack. But you could see through those packs to see the first card, and you could have got a lot for that, a lot of money. He's a Hall of Famer. Barry Larkin, he was a great player, wasn't he? Alfredo Fettuccine Griffin, utility person. For Oakland, the Blue Jays prior to that. The Indians, I don't remember him playing for the Indians. He's a brilliant fielder, they said on the back of the card. Corey Snyder, he was a Topps All-Star Cup rookie at one point. 33 home runs last year, 24 the year before. He had some power, didn't he? Oh, here you go. The MVP. Doesn't say it on the back. 93, 94, Terry Pendleton when he was on the Cardinals. There's one of Obi's boys. Donnie Moore. Anybody remember the story of Donnie Moore? He gave up the home run to, I think it was Dave Henderson. It was 91. Oh, man, I'm off. He gave up the home run to, I think it was Dave Stewart in the playoffs where his team lost. It was the bottom of the ninth home run. He never got over it. And unfortunately, he committed suicide a couple years later. So pretty sad ending. He didn't have a bad career, but he was judged by that last pitch. Dave Immaculate Concepcion. Credit to Obi for naming him that. I think it was episode 34. Good fielder for the Big Red Machine. You guys remember Fenway Park, October 1st, 1967? I want to guess Ted Williams did something. I can't read something. Ted Williams hit a home run. I can't read that. I don't have the magnifying glass that's back there, but you know what? That's probably the first time they played Sweet Caroline. That's what I'm going to go with. Bill Dawley Jobber. Steve Garvey. He had like a paternity case against him. He was Mr. Clean, you know, nobody like it was like really like good role model, but later in his career something came out about him. I forgot who the accuser was. Did something. He was a good player. Kelly Hans Gruber. He also played the villain. Of course, we all know in Die Hard, Hans. Neil Heaton. He was an okay. Neil Heaton sucked. Come on. Just had a good uniform. Let's be real. Kent Colvey on the Phillies. This is the skinniest human being ever. He's like borderline I think the term was Given, Givan. Look up Given or Givian, Givan for Star Wars. There's a species that are like skeleton-like. This was Kent Colvey. He's the first Given or Givian to ever play baseball. Juan Nieves, I think he threw a no-hitter. He was a okay pitcher. We have a request to join. Let's get Pizza Man PJ up in here. All right. We had a request to join. We're waiting for Rich to join. That's right, Kent Colvey, him, Greg Jeffries, and two others. Maybe it was an error that he hit, but Rich, if you decide to join, I think there's a button on your end. You hit that, John, and we'll talk baseball, cuz. Mark Gubizar. Mark Gubizar went to Penn Charter High School, which is about 45 minutes from me, I think, half hour. And he liked the tweet that I put that said Penn Charter pride, power, persuasion. I don't know, something with a P. Rick Russell. Rick Russell was a good. He pitched a long time. This dude, long time. Nelson. Oh, dude, I just got teased here. Nelson Liriano. It was a Mets infielder rookie prospect, but it wasn't our goal. I might buy about 40 boxes of these to get to goal for Jeffries. It's Kevin Elster. Kevin Elster still has potential to be a good shortstop. He'll be more valuable in real life than fantasy because his bat's okay, but he's a good defensive player. And Kurt Manwaring wearing a pretty badass mask. That picture. It's a great picture. That wasn't a bad pack. We're going to go to opening day 2021. Oh, look, it's a recent one. That's so cool. Let's see what we got here. Calls a mascot. Mascot relic card. D. Strange Gordon on the Mariners. He has a mask on. So, but wait, he's on the Cubs now. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Elster, you got to wait long. You're not going to like Ozzie Smith, the long-term kind of defensive players, Omar Vizquel. You got to wait long-term with those kind of guys. I agree. He's not like Jeffries, where he's just going to go up like from day one. Jeffries is like this. Elster's more like that. Daniel Johnson, however, don't invest in him. Jock Peterson, he's on the Braves now. The Braves, that's right. They traded Bryce Ball for him. People are thinking because they got rid of Ball, they're going to sign Freddie Freeman to a long-term deal, which is music to Obi and the Braves fans' ears. Bryce Ball has a lot of power. He's going to be a good DH for the Cubs, like Dan Vogelbach type. Sonny Gray is on the Reds here. He's still in the Reds. I think he's on the DL, IL, IR. Luis Robert, my man Rob One. My man Rob One's not on Twitter anymore. What the hell kind of shit is that? Sorry for cursing. So if you're watching from somebody else's login, my man Rob One, hi. Your boy. Alex Vertigo, he got something thrown at him the other night from a fan. The fan's actually banned from all stadiums. Like, do they have his picture at every entrance of every stadium? And if they see him walk in, they scan it and they like an alarm goes off. I know they banned his MLB account, but how many emails does everybody have? You could just change that. I don't know how they're going to ban him, but he threw something at Alex Vertigo. We don't condone that. Oh, this is nice. Oakland opening day 2021. I just don't get it. These cards are 2021. Twitter still shows me with the score pack. Jesus Christ. That's Bush League. Wow. Are my lips in sync though on Twitter? This game was the training draw. If these are 20, how the hell? Oh, they're talking about July 24th, 2020. This is crazy. I just don't get it. It's supposed to be opening day, and they're talking about a game on July 24th, 2020. I'm afraid to put this in the badass binder for the Oakland A's page because I don't know what the hell it means. If somebody says, what's up with this? I don't know. I don't know how to ask this. Facial recognition ban, Carl's thinking, for the jobber fan. That guy wasn't cool. You don't throw stuff at people. Speaking of score, here's 94. Rhymes. I think these are the ones with the stadiums. Yeah, the possibility of a stadium. The goal here is David Field. The little jizzy. I de-jizzed. There's no Twitter yet. So okay, I think Obi said that too. Cool. Just a little slower possibly than YouTube. Tim Belcher on the White Sox. How? When? Why? Dodger, red, white. I don't remember on the White Sox. That's strange. Kevin Seitzer on the Brewers. Kevin Seitzer was an A. I forgot all about that. He had an okay career. Greg Olson, catching. Not the pitcher, not the tight end. You're right. Seitzer was a better real life player. Yeah, that's true. He really was. Greg Olson, the clone. The only clone baseball player in history, I think. Eric Young. It's a pretty cool shot. I think that's Don Zimmer in the dugout. High five. Should be a stadium club piece. Randy Myers on the Cubs. Oh, we got a Gold Rush card. Randy Myers was a good closer. You don't pull a closer card 30 years later and say, yeah. The Gold Rush card, however, is Gerald Williams. He's a failed Yankee prospect. He was supposed to be better than Bernie Williams coming up. he had a lot more helium, so to speak. Not quite. Ken Caminiti looking up on the Astros. Look at that. RIP, Mr. Caminiti. His career really took off once he started doing steroids and he went to the Padres. Ah, this is a great card. Jay Boner. I have no idea which one's him, but he's got his hand on somebody's head. Where that guy, maybe, I don't know. One of them's Boner, one of them is another teammate. Either way, that's a true team. Kurt Manwaring again, not tagging out Mark Race. Mark Race slid in, he was safe, one of the 100 runs he scored that year. Jack Armstrong on the Marlins. Yo, Jack Armstrong was a good pitcher for half a year. He actually started the National League All-Star game. I think he was on the Reds when he did that. He was picked by the Marlins in the expansion draft. Montreal Stadium. There is no. Carl's asking if it's a high heel shoe phone. It is a tape dispenser. My old lady's mother's. She passed away about 6 months ago, and she went to the house and got some stuff that she really liked, and that was one of the things that she got. Her mother loved high heel shoes and stuff like that, decorations. Very astute observation. Yo, the Shields, Alou, Vanderwall, Oasis, Grissom, Walker, Cliff Floyd, Rondell White, Denny Martinez. There's some expos. I'm going to put this in the badass binder. There's a rookie card, John O'Donoghue. There's another rookie card. Two more, Jason Beret. I was confusing with Aaron Seeley. They both had like a couple good years, if that. And this guy should be a Brewers Milwaukee mascot. His name is Billy Brewer. If this guy wasn't born to be a mascot, I don't know who is. Phil Donahue's son. He has to be. Why else would he be on the Orioles? Oh, not Nolan. Ryan, if you're watching, this is an Orioles card. We're going to put that away for more compensation for you to become our Orioles correspondent. We're going to keep getting all kinds of Orioles cards. Look to see if we missed any here. Nah, we didn't. 88 tops. Goals, both Bo Jackson, of course. Ooh, look, it's all together now. Eddie Milner, Kevin Elster. Yo, we got a nice collection tonight. Look at this. I'm going to put them together on eBay. I think get about 40, 50 Jeffries for them. Brett Butler, good leadoff hitter. Mr. Belvedere's twin. Here's another turn back the clock card. I was going to do this with the Bob Gibson. I'm going to do this with the Nolan Ryan. The 83 tops. Yeah, you put the Elsters together. It's unlimited. Unlimited power. Jay Baller. Tell me this guy. Tell me he didn't play the role of his last name. Look at that. The gold chain, the chest hair, the mustache. Tell me he was right out of Saturday Night Fever. This is a great card. He was a baller. Dave Clark. Dave Clark 5. Was a singer. Mike Pagliarulo. Looks older than I pictured him. That guy got more ass than Derek Jeter. Jay Baller. Cal Daniels. Yeah, good career. Injuries, though. Joey Cora, Ed Lynch, who I think went on to become the GM of the Cubs. Pretty convenient to play for them. Ellis Burks, rookie cup. Wow. Yo, we got Burks and Elster in the same pack. I should go down to the casino. Gary Gaetti. No mustache. That's weird. I never saw him without a mustache on the Twins card. It was only when he went to the Angels. The oldest gum I had was 1977 from a pack of Saturday Night Fever cards. Tom Browning had a couple good games. Greg Booker and Eric King, they did not have too many good games. Although Eric King went on to be the general manager of the 76ers a couple years ago. Obi brought up a good point. Why go to the casino when I'm winning Twitter? Good point. Final pack's going to be a stadium club, but trivia. Which card? The Eric King card? Jack Clark. We have 3 stadium clubs. Jesus Aguilar, Dalton Varsho rookie, Ryan McMahon, red foil, and Pavin Smith rookie. And then some Bowmans. Neil Cruz. 2 more O'Neill Cruzes. Sam Huff, Tanner Houck, Brady Singer. Trivia question. Jay Baller got more butts than an ashtray. That's a good one. Jay Baller, this guy's great. Look at him. He represents machismo. Ty Cobb got his 4,000th hit today. So going into today's game, how many hits did he have in his career? Don't type the answer, retweet it. No, they're my badass binder cards. Stadium Club. The goal here is an autographed Ty Cobb relic. Ryan Jeffers. You could tell this guy must not be good. He's hitting off a tee. He got an actual picture of it. Probably a good defensive guy, huh? Lucas Giolito. I think he's righting himself after a rough start to the year. Mike Yastrzemski. Carl Yastrzemski's cousin. Same last name. Wow. Yo, this is a relic. Nolan Ryan, the relic to an older stadium club. It's like Back to the Future kind of stuff. That's pretty neat. Pretty nice card. And Corey Seager. Did he even play it this year? I think he got hurt like the first week. Hopefully he's back soon. That was an all right pack. Seen a lot worse. But I think we did well. We got the Baller and the 2 Elsters, the Montreal, and the confusing opening day Oakland Athletics team card. It doesn't get better than that. Junk Wax and Obi's Watch and Maximum Overdrive. That's the makings of a good night. That's a good night. That's all I got though tonight, fellas. Enjoy the rest of the movie, Ob. Everybody else, enjoy the rest of the weekend. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night. Thanks for joining.